Hey guys, how's it going? Pride here, and instead of doing an introductory commentary introducing myself, I thought it would be easier to do a question and answer type video. Basically, throughout the video, I'm going to be answering questions I received from Twitter, so you guys get to know me, I get to introduce myself, all the good stuff, and yeah, hope you enjoy. You have some of the best flow and use of cinematics I've seen. Oh, thank you, dude. Um, how long did it take you to get where you are with editing? Okay, so I started editing right before high school, so around 6 years ago. I'm out of high school now, and I started editing with basketball. Then I went on to anime. Then I went on to video games, and it's been kind of a hobby for past 6 years. And yeah, that it took me 6 years. That's pretty long, but I didn't really seriously get into it until around last year when I joined Envy. And I hope that answers your question. Favorite clans besides Envy? FaZe, Soar, Genesis, and if we're counting editing teams, Abstracted Films, Fractal, and Fractured are my favorites to watch. If you had to name one editor, who is your favorite editor in Envy? Ansel, without a doubt, he's my favorite. Who is your favorite editor, and which one of their edits are your favorite? Every 3 or 4 months I get a new favorite editor. I started off with Ansel, he was my favorite back then. And then I moved on to Furen or Furen. I apologize if I butcher that. Well, I doubt he's gonna watch this anyway. And then I moved on to Fayez or Faze. I don't know how to pronounce that either. Sorry, man. But my favorite editor would have to be Zero. And which one of his edits is my favorite? The Sword Team Taj he edited a while back. It's probably over a year ago now. It was Black Ops 2. I was a huge fan of the music genre that he used, kind of like darker dubstep. I love that kind of stuff, and I saw him using it. I was like, wow, I thought this stuff was like untouchable when it came to COD. I didn't think people would like it, but he killed it, and I enjoyed it, and I still watch that edit from time to time, and it's my favorite. What got you into sniping? I remember playing World at War, and I had no idea you can even quickscope back then, and I got into a lobby with Hutch, and his gamer tag back then was Hutch is yo daddy. Keep in mind this was like 4 or 5 years ago, and he was using an iron sight in World at War, and he was destroying me. And I looked in his bio, and he had his YouTube channel, and I checked him out, watched a bunch of his montages, and I was just hooked ever since. I tried it out on my own, and I had lots of fun, and it all started there. I just saw this now, but do you drink out of a milk bag? Yes. Favorite montage you have edited so far? I'd probably say the Sword Team Taj because that's the first time I could use that kind of darker dubstep music, and I really enjoyed it. They told me to do whatever I wanted it, and I really loved that. And yeah, it came out great, and I got the feedback I received on it was phenomenal. So yeah, that'd definitely be my favorite montage so far. Who are your 5 favorite editors outside of Envy? Ansel, Zero, Furan, I don't know how to pronounce that. I'm sorry again. Fayez or Faze, again, same thing. And as for the 5th, I actually don't know. Vizu, Yugal, Mink, I don't really know. It could go. I could choose a lot of people for the 5th spot and have a pretty solid top 5 in my opinion. But yeah, I hope those 4 are good enough to answer your question. Favorite genre of music to edit to? Dubstep or drum and bass? How did you get into Envy? I got into Envy after I edited Tenacity 2 for Tasmo. Basically what happened was they knew I was trying to get in. I made it clear that I wanted to be an Envy in Tasmo, spoke with Hacks and everything. They liked my edit, a bunch of the team really enjoyed it. And Tasmo asked Hacks if I could have a trial, and Hacks spoke with me, he added me on Skype, and he told me I can have a trial. So he gave me Tense's episode, and I edited Tense's episode in 7 to 8 days. And they liked that enough, and Hacks told me I could join if I wanted. I'm like, yeah, sure. And then I joined, and that's that. If you could join any other team besides FaZe, who would it be? If I wasn't in Envy, it'd be Genesis or Soar. Those are the 2 other teams that I'd try to join. Do you prefer ass or tits?
¿Por qué no los dos?